Because I don't want to start a whole new game, but I'm willing to, like, do a one-off. I don't know what to play. Oh, you know what? I've had this demo sitting in my Steam for a minute. Let's play that. If you're on the VOD audience, have a good rest of your night. Thank you. So, spooky games, scary games. We are going to skip over to a survival horror game called CONSCRIPT. Let's just do that. And I'll send out a little thing that's like, hey, we're doing this. Just so that everyone's on the same page. Quote tweet. Stop on by. And then I'll let the Discord know. But ominous. Oh, that is terrifying. Okay. So yeah, I don't know shit about this game. I would say play only cans. It's free and it takes only 57 minutes to an hour 16. But I don't know if you're a say-so streamer. I mean, I say fuck a lot. The only issue I would have with that is I don't like to download things while on air. Just like I've had a bad track record of just straight up the stream dropping, even with good internet, even with a great PC. Like, my shit's top of the line, but game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. It's a work of fiction based on historical events. To my knowledge, this is World War I. It's also Halloween. It gives me an excuse to play spooky shit. Okay, what are our options? Gameplay? HUD, screen shake. Let's minimize. Bag style? I like khaki bags. You love World War I games? I don't know if this is like a actual World War I game, but yep, 1920 by 1080. Does this? Nope, it has full screen, it has windowed. Accessibility, what do we got? Font style, HD, pixel, I like that. Screen flashes, gore, custom cursor, cursor size. Yeah, we'll keep that normal. Everything seems good to start. And it's Twitch friendly, but yeah, you can take a look off stream. I'll look into it. I'll see. It'll probably not make up a full stream, but like, thank you for the suggestion. So, training, recruit, soldier, veteran, full game only, full game only. Let's proceed. Let's just do the normal. Unlimited saves and checkpoints. I'd at least like checkpoints. Enlist, because even like the harder even the harder survival horrors have. Oh shit. Even some of the harder survival horror games tend to have checkpoints. You're welcome. Yeah, I think I had heard of it, but you know, the game is also quiet for me. I know it's probably gonna be quieter for y'all. Okay. That's a whole World War I helmet. 1916, July 12th. The Great War has raged for 2 years. World War I is a time period that isn't really put into games super often. Millions of husbands, fathers, and sons have already sent to slaughter. Many more will follow. You also don't have to work very hard to make a scary war game. I'm just saying, the German army has hammered Verdun with artillery since late February. Their plan is to bleed France white but yet she holds. Like, you literally just have to make it a milsim, and it's terrifying. This will be one of the longest and bloodiest battles of the entire war. Okay. Chapter 1. In the beginning, some disrupted barricade. Yeah, I'm big on World War I as a setting. I wish I saw more of it. Play more World War II games than World War I games. There are just straight up more World War II games by a country mile. July 11th, 1916. Like, I can count, like, 10 of them, and I don't remember half the names. Am I supposed to select something? Oh! Dear Ma, I hope you're doing well. It's been 4 weeks now since we've been stationed at Verdun. It is with great relief that I can finally write back home to you. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was a dialogue. I know you have been thinking about Pierre. He made a full recovery after being gassed and was sent up to Fort Seville to continue fighting. I'm still stuck in this miserable support trench a few hundred meters downhill. I like the art a lot. It's really detailed. We've been fighting the Germans over these old forts for weeks on end. Some have swapped hands multiple times over the past months. I don't see what the point is anymore. The fort and our trench have no more artillery, our water's poisoned and supplies are low. The telephone lines have been severed beyond repair and communication from command has been dreadfully slow. Although tomorrow we will be sent south for the first break in weeks. It'll be a relief to feel clean water on my skin once again. I'll bring both of us home, Ma. Worry not. I also really like the Foley work. Yo! They're back. Oh, I didn't expect that. Ooh! Okay, so we've got a bit of stamina. Moths are flying around the flame of the lantern. We need to find Pierre and get to the front lines. It's probably still up at Fort Seville. So it's E or click to interact with things. It's a woo! Look at him go! Door won't budge. Certain doors have been locked due to enemy trench raids. A key is required. That's a really good reason to, like... Oh, I am a sucker for this art style. Oh, come on, take a broom. Lou, I need to transport those cages down trench. Commander's orders. I'll meet you later. Come back safe. Oh, this is good. Can I get it a little louder, though? Options. Audio? Can I make it just, like, a little louder? Oh, I'm setting myself up for some shit. Every crate here's empty. We have been completely out of supplies for 3 weeks now. Field Operations Manual. When under fire, remember the basics of your field training. Different weapon types have different firing styles. Check your weapons before going into battle. Only engage in close quarters combat if absolutely necessary. You can sprint to outrun the enemy. If you're fatigued, you'll be easy pickings. If surrounded, you can perform a combat roll to avoid enemy strikes. Various items can be used from your inventory. Weapons can be assigned for instant use. Certain items can be combined to create medicines, ammunitions, and tools in the field. If space is limited, consumable items and ammo can be discarded. Think carefully before doing so. Always pay attention to space in your field bag. Only take what is necessary for victory and survival. Always be vigilant. The enemy can strike from anywhere. Stick to assigned trenches. Keep your head down. Only advance when ordered by your company commander. We want to bring you home to your family safely. Field manual was logged in my notes. Ayo? What is that? What was that? Smokes.
Andre, the Fritz are back at Souville again. Your brother. He went up about 20 minutes ago. See you at the front. Let's give these bastards hell. What? Smokes. Yeah, smokes. Meet Pierre. Get to the front line. Private, where have you been? They're back at Douaumont. We'll not let them take it again. We're providing support to Fort Souville. Get moving, now! Feels weird that I don't have any form of weapon quite yet. He was gassed last night. Best just to leave him be. Yeah, and stamina regen's pretty fast, and while I'm moving. Door won't budge. Keys required. Whoa. Okay, thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. Door won't budge. Key is required. I feel like World War I is, like, way better for a horror story, too, because, like, there's just something about World War I that's, like, inherently, like, more terrifying. Like, weapons were generally worse, less reliable, warfare of this style was new. Like, shit like that. Fancy yourself asleep in private? Your brother? He's up the line. You should be there with him. Where's my weapon? Okay. Ink tablets. Good shit. Do we have a real item box? We do. Oh! Oh, this is already good. Dimly lit lamps. Sits behind a journal. Yep, let's record my progress just so we have a save. What? I guess that's just to be like, yeah, your save worked, don't worry. Okay. What is that? Take a trench shovel. Oh, we have a real weapon now. World War I is also just so much more grimy. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we have a shovel. Oh, we can only fight if we have a weapon readied. That's a good thwack, too. Wood looks incredibly fragile. These supply barrels look like they can be smashed open. Oh, there we go. Okay, you have to ready the strike, and then boom. World War II is fought for what we can all agree was for good reasons. World War I was just a pissing match. Oh, yeah. And, like, there were obviously, like, bad guys in World War I, but, like, World War II is so much more cut and dry. Someone's left their gear here. It should be mine now. Oh. Take the bandage? Absolutely. Pick up the bandage. I think the aesthetics of World War I are also just creepier, generally. Fort Souville by a communication trench. Oh, I hear a gun and I'm just like, whoa. Whoa. Alright. Christ. Okay, this combat's good. This combat's really good. There is, however, durability. I'm not huge on durability. That feels like an accessibility option that could be a thing. Side of head looks like it's been caved in with a shovel. Yeah, that makes sense. Like how the Germans are shown as almost... They're monsters! And like, yeah, as they should be. Gun! 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 Pierre, he's badly wounded. I need to move him. Gun! 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 If I don't get to the front lines, I'll be shot. I'll be back for you, brother. Okay, so we've got smokes. What do smokes do? Hold on. Examine. Oh. No, but what do, oh. Yeah, let's make shovel 1. I like that. I like that a lot. Germans weren't the bad guys in World War I, not like they were in 2. I mean, that's true, but, like, the Germans were still, like, fucking horrifying. Like how the enemy feels alien and weird. Yep. A German trench raider. Seems like he was stabbed in the chest. No knife, though, huh? Can I move while readying my weapon? No. Worth noting. But yeah, a horror game in World War I makes a lot of sense. There was the one with the dinosaurs, too, that comes to mind. Key is required. Box pushing, and I can sprint while pushing a box to double time it. Nothing in there. Attention! Check your firearms before going into combat. Only engage in close quarters if absolutely necessary. Bullet. Oh, I'll take the 1 rifle round, yeah. That's a declaration of intent. Oh. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. What is that? Take the rifle. Damn right I will. Assign that to 2. Oh, and that's quick. Yeah, and your ass stays planted. Also, a pistol on the ground? Where? No, that's a crack. That's a crack. Never mind. Yeah, don't worry about it. Now we do have a gun, which, hear me out, that's terrifying. That's scarier, in fact. I kind of want to know how the gun sounds. I feel like I'm gonna learn soon. Key is required. Ooh, heartbeat. Okay. Oh! Whoosh. Whoa! Is my gun jammed? No, I have to manually take the round out. I have to pull back the bolt manually. That's great. I love that. I love that a lot. Actually, let's check the map. Is there something that implies where we need to go? Meet Pierre, get to the front line. So we're in a support trench right now. I don't like that I can't seem to move my, move where my... Door appears to be locked from the other side. Yeah, this is... Oh, God, Woo! This is... Okay, so this ambience, if you will, choking. Nothing much is happening, but I am intimidated. That's good horror. Is that a rat? Rats just start eating people. Good. As it should be in a game like this. How do I get to the front trenches? Accurate, sadly. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, you know what? Yeah, because he unlocked the store. Or he would have. 2 rounds. Hear me out. Is reload... Yup. Because it's an old bolt action? Okay. Fuck. Okay. Hear me out. Okay. There we are. Ooh, that's good Foley. Alright. Remove the round. Reload. Because you can just thump a grenade right back in. Or grenade. A round. Fuck me. I think I was thinking the word grand. And went, yes, grenade. I think the fact that it takes so long for enemies to cycle the boat is kind of iffy. Because a trained soldier would... The bolt. It's kind of iffy. I guess. I think it's a balance thing. And to make the combat more tense. There you are, mate. When you get out there, make every shot count. I'll see you on the other side. I also like that it doesn't seem to be a supernatural threat. It just seems to be a scary game that takes place in World War I. Take the bandage. Absolutely. Those don't stack, though. Ooh. 2 rounds. It's actually proving to be a good milsim. Yeah. The smell of gunpowder, spent shells, and burnt flesh is coming through the window. Private, Fort Doramont has fallen. If they get out here, we are finished. Go out there and defend this soil with your life. What are you waiting for? Do you want to go back? Do you want one in the back of your head? Get moving! They shall not pass! Liking the game so far? It's different. Ooh. It's rare that a horror game is actually a war horror story. Okay, so we have to defend the front line. How many rounds do we have? We have 8 plus the 6 that we have. Whoa! Oh, that is the scariest shit. Out of my way. You know what? Not my business. Gun, gun, gun. Okay, I don't like how tanky enemies are there. Even rarer since this one is in the Great War. Oh yeah, absolutely. Shit, you're too close. Fuck. Okay. And like the Great War just, it has a lot of potential to tell stories, but like World War II is so much more glamorous almost. And it's interesting, it's different. And I like that it's different. Where is his helmet? Hold on. Hold up. Yeah, the Great War, it's a setting that isn't used often. I'm also gonna turn the game down just like a tiny bit. I turned it up because before the game was going on, it was quite quiet. We'll bring it to like 4. We'll bring it to like 4. All right, a round. Let's reload just so that we have a whole internal magazine just completely ready. Ah, damn. Really good sound effect work too. And like, I'm just really into survival horror. Let's use this bandage just to see how much it heals. The game does have historical inaccuracies, and they all do, honestly. Like, in my experience, pretty much every game that takes place in history it's never one-to-one. Nope. Nope. Cycled around. Sadly. Yeah, and I'm aware. Just like, eh. Fuck.
God damn. Okay. I'm also a big fan of shovel as weapon, which I'm aware is historically accurate, but, you know. Shit. Okay. No, let's just keep swinging and hoping to God that we land them. Okay, cycled around. Is that another rat? It'd take a lot of fact-checking if someone got it 100% right. Exactly. So, like, I'm more concerned about, like, about games getting the broad strokes right. Oh, that's just sad. I mean, war's hell. So, you know. Get the shit out of that Jerry. Oh. Whoop. Just take weak swings. There we are. There we are. Reload. Don't get caught with your pants down, because you'll never know and you'll need a full load. There's some parts of this that are a little janky, like the ability to 13. The ability to shit. Fuck. Okay. Cycled around. I was gonna say, there's no way. Oh. Clear? Oh, abort? Game crashed. You've talked to the dev about the inaccuracies you found, and he answered for just one. That's unexpected. Yeah, that's weird. That happens though. I expect demos to be way jankier than the product that they're trying to hope you saved. I saved at the last checkpoint. I think we can also, before we head back in, we can make the game a little more quiet, because the crunches were redlining me. Okay. Now, I'm also not entirely sure what the objective here is at the moment, but, like, just meet Pierre, get to the front line. That's it. Yeah, so we saw a 13 earlier. Door won't budge. French commander's outfit from 1914, which is by the start of 1915, was changed to horizon blue like everyone else in the French army. He said it did, so you could differentiate him from the other characters. I actually think that's, like, I think readability should personally take more precedence over 100% accuracy all the time. Okay. Pop through. Was there not? I was gonna say, I remember there being at least 2 of you. That gets a pass? Yeah, to me, absolutely. Fuck. Betrayed. Fuck. It is weird that you have to get out of the melee stance, or the combat stance, to roll out of the way. I understand why, but it just takes a bit of mental rewriting. Every once in a while, you look at chat for like a millisecond and shit catches you off guard. Okay. That just... Give me. Gimme. It's... Look, I'm aware that when you're stanced up, it's hard to unstance, but like, especially in melee range, you have mobility. You can get the fuck out of the way. Shit, I'll take, like, a slight scamper if it means I have a bit more mobility. Just for a little bit more fluidity's sake. Nope, get that out of the way. Hey, look at that crutch on his back. 11. Okay, so it's either 11-13 or 13-11. Oh, ooh, get the fuck out. Okay. Cycle around. Get the fuck out of there. Cycled around. Reload. 11-13 or 13-11. Let's go. Ooh. Back. Whoop. World War I special because it has some good bolt actions. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The weaponry of World War I, a lot of people like... Because like, I remember when Battlefield 1 came out and people were like, oh, like, what weapon variety would there even be? 17 different kinds of bolt actions? And it's like, I mean, yeah, there were a shitload of bolt actions, but... Like, there were automatic weapons, and there were semi-automatics. They were rare. But, like... You know, they existed. Okay, so... Let's do 11-13 first. Hey! I unlock the door. Plus bolt actions have their own quirks. Absolutely. Abandon my post. Sure? What? It's kind of a surprise the game would let me. Can I climb back up? No. Okay. I mean, that's perfectly readable as like arrow that goes down. You could choose range, kick, sound, firing speed. Yeah. Hunt Showdown has a lot of... Inventory's full. I can use a bandage. Trench key. Oh, okay. I unlocked the door. It's why I like Hunt Showdown's option. Oh. COD Vanguard suffers from having every gun being an automatic badly. COD Vanguard also has inaccuracies up the ass. Christ's sake, that's a wall of text. What the fuck? Ain't no reason to go ballistic over a single joke. Shit, man. Yara's gone, but someone has left a note here. To the company commander, they are planning a second attack and we are out of men who are fit to fight. The fort is now in their control and southern trenches will follow. If the support trench falls, withdraw your men and regroup at Fort Saint Michel. Leave any wounded soldiers in the medic bay. If they are not killed, they will be taken as prisoners of war. We will retrieve them later. Runner's note was logged in your notes. Okay, so abandon your post act. I feel like this is what the game was actually. Okay. So that's obviously an ending. I want to explore the trench a little more. Just a tiny bit. Oh. I'm gonna be real. Usually, demos end about there. That's interesting. One hour later. Do I have to click again? There we go. The game started with, like, automatically scrolling text, and I was like... Eh? Ooh. Wait, really? Wait, no. You don't just knock someone out and then not take their weapons. Yeah, the ruby pistol. Gimme. Was I dragged in here? In fact, you didn't take any of my weapons. That's a surprise. Old boy's gotta cut his fingernails on God. Don't worry about it. Inventory's full. I'm gonna assume... Let me see. Examine. It does not show me. Hold on. Examine. Can be used as a disinfectant when combined with bandages. Okay. So, might as well. Disinfectant and bandages. I'm gonna assume that there will be some... Yeah, okay, pistol rounds. Because they called it the ruby pistol. Wait, hold up. Okay. Hold on. Also, in the beginning of the... I'm gonna pause the game right quick. Because I wanna approve what you said. The phrase "destroy the French" was caught? Sorry? But yeah, in the beginning of the game it says that the Germans attacked Verdun because they wanted to bleed the French army dry, which is false. They attacked here because it was a direct path to Paris and would destroy French morale. Yeah, I mean, I know why. Keep in mind that... Okay. Now here's the question, since this gun actually has a magazine... Nope, lets me do partial reloads, no problem. Yeah, it may be going off the French propaganda, or it may also be what they assume is going on, but not what's actually going on, if that makes sense. Like, does the main character even have a name, or is he just a conscript? That... Hold on. French aren't gonna pay it as they want to get through us to Paris, but as the Germans are gonna... I can see that. I can see that angle. Rebels blocking the way. A strong artillery blast may be able to clear it. That tells me I'll be able to play with artillery. Whoop. Hey. Welu, you frightened me. It may also be Poilu, but I don't... I'll be real, I don't know how that works. Okay, so gun parts. Examine. I'm gonna assume that there's a dedicated station for that. You're a guide and a historian in a great war museum. And I believe you. At the same time, we don't need paragraphs going, actually. Damn germs in their pointy helmet. Good day, Poilo. What will it be? Ah, here we go. Let me guess. Reload speed, fire rate, capacity. What can I get? Yeah, you can't really... Well, wait. How does capacity upgrades work here, but not here? Are you gonna give me a magazine that has 2 extra rounds? It would be nice. Okay. Well, actually, let's... And trading-wise, smokes are currency. That's genius. Large bag. 200 smokes. That makes sense. They stopped using their spike helmets by 1916. What was the actual year that they stopped? Because, like, I don't think I ever followed up on it. Because I know that they stopped, but the when is a different thing entirely. Super weird that I found shotgun shells, but not a single shotgun. Even in the... Let's get extra gun parts. And ink. Because survival horror game... A survival horror game with an economy that isn't an action horror. That's another thing entirely, too. That's interesting. Let's upgrade the reload speed, because I foresee that biting us in the ass the hardest. Take care. Yeah, we'll write a journal entry. It's gonna... Ooh, hey, buddy. Yeah, that's true. That's fair. Yep, kick me all you like, bud. Whiff. Oh no, he had a picture of home. It's directly from the German Wilhelm Falkenhayn that said after the Battle of Verdun wasn't going anywhere for him that he attacked to bleed them dry and personally wrote it, but no records of this exist. That's fair. So that's where that phrasing would have come from. I'll take the rounds. Ooh. Ow. Always be ready for combat. I agree. Always be ready. Certain doors have been... Yeah. No reason not to. Oh, hello. These are probably going to be important later, but I just see a picture of a man and go, that's a man, baby. Emergency. They have the fort and are dropping heavy artillery on support trenches. There are many wounded and we cannot evacuate. We are suffering. Send help for heaven's sake. Whoop. Okay. Oh? I need to send for help, but this cage is locked. Trench key isn't going to work, but yeah, no. There's probably going to be a feather key. Did I just see... Hold on. No, I think that takes precedent. That man had a very nice bird. It was. No pigeons are alive in this one. Okay, so our objective is find help. Killing or wounding homing pigeons is punishable by 6 months imprisonment or a large fine. We remind you that homing pigeons are doing valuable work for the government and war effort. I hope this isn't the pigeon's blood. I mean, that's basically like a step removed from being a falconer. Wait, is it a falconer or a falconer? I don't think I've ever actually heard someone say it out loud. Only written. From the other side. Alright, we'll just keep that in mind. Up there with the exploding dogs for sure is a concept. Oh, fuck, yeah, I feel. Okay. Okay. That went just well enough, I'd say. Yep, he had to go. He had to go. You maybe know the pigeon, Valiant, that was the last pigeon used at Fort de Vaux in Verdun. Now that you mention it. Or I should say, now that you mention it, yes. It's not Pierre. The soldier must have been a runner. Looks like he went through hell to get here. Using the ruby pistol, which is Spanish, but bought a lot by the French army. I'm not actually familiar with it. I like older weapons a lot. And, like, a lot of them are very, very fun to use. What little I've been able to. Picked up the raiding club. We'll use that when the shovel runs out of... I almost called it juice, but, like, we'll use it when the shovel stops being useful. That's gas! Ooh, boy, that's gas. Is there any reason to be back here? I mean, this would be a pretty good way to get back on the front lines, I'd say. What is our objective? Find Pierre. Okay. The sapphire? I'm gonna assume that that is an economy item. Yeah, I'm not actually familiar with the ruby pistol unless it's firing 32 ACP? That's a big round. Door won't budge. It's been locked. A key is required, but not my key. No, no, no. Let's also just double check. We're in caution. Let's also just examine. We can get infected. Pleasant. You know, like that he's running without a helmet since most wounds were located at the head. He can literally pick one up from the ground. Readability. That's my only... That's the only thing I can hand wave, because, like, otherwise everything does look a little samey. Or at least everything looks a little... I can see where someone would have to stare and be like, wait, where am I actually? Otherwise. We'll be fine. Inventory's full. Well, let's... Hold on, because I'm gonna assume... Yep, okay, good shit. Then I'm gonna put the sapphire in here. Everything else can stay. It's not 45, but it gets the job done, alright. You? Yeah, as long as the helmet is intact, though, in theory, you could totally just slap one on, should the need arise. And frankly, the need would arise. Oh. There's no getting through here anymore. Okay, not gas, just yellow dust. Oh, okay. Had to double check. Shotguns weren't used before the Americans came in 1918. Can't remember if they were still using paper shotgun shells at this point. I believe so, but don't quote me. Because if I recall correctly, that sort of metal was better used elsewhere. Am I bleeding? No, I don't think I am. But there's the slight anxiety of like, wait, hold on. You see black spots on the ground you don't notice before. Brain talks big game about you could get an infection. Alright. Let's run over here. Not enough cigarettes. No, what I want is a sapphire. to sell. And then we will trade. I'll buy some ink. And then I'll buy 2 gun parts. Ammo pouch I can see being useful, but like... we ain't been getting much ammo. Oh, I like how it... Okay, now this is a silly thing to not notice, but I did not see that this is... that will cost 1 gun part. That will cost another gun part. Yeah, artillery is going to be the thing that fucks you up real bad. The pants should be Horizon Blue too, but readability, again, I guess. You have to make... you have to... When you're making a game, you have to sacrifice some accuracy. Yes. Because, like, yes, the pants should be blue. That is true. But seeing where your legs are, quite important. Granted, the shadow does that enough, in my opinion. I think a big part of why people criticize games like Battlefield 1 is that most of the war was trench warfare. I mean, Battlefield 1 just, like... it was a fucking weird one. I did like that the campaign wasn't one campaign. It was a bunch of veterans telling stories. Like, that's nice. That's different. I like that a lot. Battlefield 1 was also supposed to be a great war game, but it plays like World War II, so it's a miss. It also unfortunately suffered from just bad map design overall. Someone left their gear here. Take it! Fucking take it. I'm just saying, I don't think they're gonna miss it. Wait, is this a path? No, okay. This looked walkable for a second. He ain't using it anymore, and if he is, he should have said something. Playing the French army as a DLC when, like you said, it was one of the biggest players. I didn't notice that because that was after I just stopped playing it. I played it for, like, launch month, and then realized, like, it just isn't hitting like it should. I don't even know what I don't even know, because I replaced it with some other game to fill my time up. And it wasn't a multiplayer game, but I can't remember for the fucking life of me what it could have been. It was one of those games that was like... I think it was like... we either got it on, like, deep discount. Or we got... like, I'm trying to remember what the hell... Check your firearms before going into combat. Only engage in close quarters combat if necessary. Yep. This is the first great war game you've seen that is actually focused on trench combat. There is another one that comes to mind, but the opponents are not military, they are dinosaurs, so I'm gonna call it and say it doesn't count. Yeah. Yeah, the one with the raptors. Let's just double check. Let's just... despite the fact that he is as tall as that ledge. I can't even think about, like... hold on. No, what am I thinking? Yeah, door won't budge, door has been locked, a key is required. Like I thought. However, there is something that I neglected to do entirely. Well, there's a couple things, but they're both on the way to each other, so, like, who cares? Players can't be forced to use bolt actions for historical accuracy. I disagree. Players can totally be forced to use whatever weapons. Hunt Showdown has taught me people will use whatever works. So long as it does enough damage. Granted, it's not like Hunt Showdown has you rack the shotgun every time or pull the bolt back every shot. Yeah, because I haven't talked to you. Looks like it's just you and me left. It all happened so fast, those bastards. Our deal still stands. Let me know if you have any spare cigarettes. And if you happen to find any gun parts, I can fix up some of your weapons. Well, what are you waiting for? Okay, so you'll say the same thing. But yeah, no, you can absolutely force players to use guns that require manual anything, frankly. Doubly so if it's a VR game. Beyond the Wire, World War I game series, Verdun, Tannenberg, and Isonzo. Those actually catch my interest. It's just that there are other things that catch my attention. Is that one guy still that was I dragged in here? Can't wait for the reveal that this is like Fight Club and the shop owner's my alternate identity. I'm not gonna write that idea off. Let me put it that way. You know what? I should be strapped. I should be strapped with a gun more meant for close quarters. Because frankly, you probably shouldn't use a rifle when they're that close range. But, I mean, use whatever works, frankly. His face is hidden. He never gives his name. Take the knife. Okay, weapon or weapon? Incredibly durable, reliable in any circumstance. Well, I'll be damned. Oh. There we go. Inventory's full. That's gunpowder. Ink tablets. I am a sucker for limited saves, which feels like a weird thing to be a sucker for, but like, goddamn. I love having to think about it. Granted, players should probably be allowed to save wherever, but hey! Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Well? I was wondering where the shotgun was. I have a feeling I could have found that earlier, couldn't I? Certain doors have been locked. Yes. But what about my trench key? Take the map. And that doesn't require an inventory slot. Good old-fashioned trench sweeper. True. Crates full of barbed wire. You know, you never question how people actually transport barbed wire until you hear the words crates full of barbed wire. Ooh. Door's been completely sealed with barbed wire. Knife? Yeah, that's fair. I'd need wire cutters of some sort. Kind that the Germans cried for a nerf over. The fuck? I don't like that noise. Welcome to hell. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, not yelling at you, but people just don't know early on. Posts like that do take up my whole chat screen. And I would prefer sealed shut. Would just be wire anyway. I would prefer if we can keep messages a little short, just so that I can read the whole thing. It's unfortunate, but I'm working with limited screen space on my right monitor. Attention, we are running low on medical supplies. Take only what is needed. Thank you. Various old ointments. 3 health vials are hidden amongst the... Fuck it, why not? You'll send that all again, bit by bit. No, I read it all, like, in my head, because I had to scroll up and read it. But, like, don't worry about it. Just in future, newer posts. You know? Nope. Oh, no, it's showing. Yeah, and that's barbed wire room. Let's just... I mean, you know? Hold on. Let's go with the Resident Evil way of doing things. Keep one full heal on me, everything else in the item box. Sometimes it looks like the protect is break. I can kind of see it. I hate that you have made me see it. Yeah, so let's go back, pick up as much as we can, deposit what's not required into the item box so that we can take it from wherever instead of having to run all the way. I actually love limited inventory. So what are wire spools useful for in this game? Can be used to prevent unwanted trench advancements. Thanks, game. Would have never figured that out. Because the pants are skin color. No, I see that. I see that. Oh, I see it even clearer. I like the idea that I can close off the trench if I need to. Which does raise the question, are the enemies infinitely spawning, or is that a spacing tool? Okay. Yeah, because we don't need gunpowder quite yet. Door appears to be locked from the other side. Whoop. Hold on. Door won't budge. Heavily rusted with a helmet hanging. It's locked tight. Key is required. The fact that the trench is just empty is very jarring. Yeah. They cannot be removed by hand. Shovel. That's how you get it. Run up on it and just wham. But no, for real. Just use it to jimmy them off. To just jimmy them off. It'd take a little while, but like for right now, you're safe enough. Can I? Ooh. Oh, I can. Okay, that was going to bother me. Is this game gonna turn into Jacob's Ladder in World War I? I kind of forgot that Jacob's Ladder wasn't. And that it was, in fact, Vietnam? That's a detail that escapes me every time because my brain thinks way more about all the otherworld shit. Certain doors have been locked. Unlocked with trench key. It was Vietnam? Okay. Thank God. Tablets. You know what? While we're here. Fuck's sake. Okay. That's intimidating as shit. Yup. That's what the trench gun's for. And you have to... That's good. That's good. I like that a lot. Vietnam was a French colony during this war. I mean, I wasn't talking about this war. I was talking about when another thing takes place. Because, honestly, though, Jacob's Ladder... Barbed wire's been destroyed here, making the trench more susceptible to raids. If I had extra wire, I could patch... Oh, that's genius! I love that! Because it's like, yeah, of course they've been able to advance from now. They were able to get the drop on us at all. They have more than enough time to fuck up your... Oh! Oh, that's so cool! Door won't budge. Key is required. Yep, and then we can use that as stealth. Take an extra trench shovel. I mean, might as well. We'll see if we can find an item box. Dynamite's been soaked. Completely unusable like this. You know what? You know what I hear there, though? No barbed wire for the enemy. Dual-wield the shovels. I mean... I would at least keep another one right on my belt. Door is bound with military-grade rope. It appears to be soaked in oil. Cover yourself in oil. Cling to a door. Unlimited lock. Take the wire spool? Yeah, might as well. And I'll go back there. Oh, it's not bleeding. It's footprints. Okay. No, you just... Oh, that reflection is gorgeous. Really top-notch work on that. Now let's patch this up. Now the real question is that permanent? And the answer is, yeah, might as well be, is what I'm gonna assume. Let's think about that. Let's think about that later. Because of all the mud and rain. Yeah, nah, I'm aware. Take the crystal. Yo, we gonna charge our crystals. Let's go. Okay. Patches have been barricaded by wooden boards. Cannot be removed by hand. Rip to you, but I'm built different. Got both of them. I love the shaky crosshair. It's so good. Which difficulty am I on? I'm on the default. Inventory's full. Cause like, well, it's a survival horror, and I'm like halfway decent at survival horror. I would rather, cause this is a different perspective entirely. I'd rather get to grips with the mechanics before anything. Okay, yeah, no. Back there is that. Hold on, no. If this is covered in oil, just use this lantern. Just crack it open. Fuck it. Don't do that. Never do that. That is a bad idea. But if you're really desperate... Barbed wire has been destroyed here, making it more susceptible. Eat it like beef jerky. Oh! I really do like the flow of combat in this, though. The more I'm getting to grips with it. It's one of those where, like, at first it's a little awkward. Just a tin of poppies. Alright. Take my crystal. Give me ciggies. Okay. Wait. Pump shotgun. I'm gonna assume the reason that there is pump shotgun rifle and ruby pistols is because I can sell them, and therefore I should be able to get it back. Trench torch. Tempting. Repair kit. Has enough supplies for one. Alright, so we'll deposit that. We'll take some shotgun shells. And we'll take a wire spool while we're here. That's nice. Alright. I just like nice animations. Call me a simple lady, but I like it when things are just very well put together. Alright, so chemical fluid. Well, actually, no. Let's take the chemical fluid. Let's take the original bandage that we got. Combine the two so that we have a disinfectant bandage. Just in a pinch when we need it later. Like Seth once said, the scariest thing in the German woods. Germans. That's true. Dimly lit lamp sits beside a journal. Yeah. No reason why I shouldn't. This is really well put together so far. A stream of water is running down the wall. Looks surprisingly fresh. Someone filtering it? I wouldn't risk it, though. Is this game secretly the newest version of Gothic 2? I thought Gothic 2 already released. Oh, fuck. That's what you're going for. Ooh, that joke slipped my mind entirely. They do just keep remaking it, though. It's a miracle. Yeah. I can foresee that being... I can foresee us needing to patch up quite a few. Take the coop key. Hey, okay. Oh, no. How do you have that happen to you, though? Loading. Poppy is the flower of remembrance for the British, so has no place to be here. The flower of remembrance for France is the cornflower. Holy shit, somehow that worked. Yep, and of course there's always stealth options in case you're low on resources if you are bad at video games, which I am, so I'll keep it in mind. Like, hey, can tell time is passing due to the sky outside. I didn't internalize that. That is nice. I doubt there's like a day-night cycle, but like having time actually pass, like RE4 has time pass in it. Oh, this is a good shortcut. Door won't budge. Lock here looks very simple in the mechanism. Lockpick might do the trick. Oh, just like take your knife, shim it. Just some old tattered uniforms. Well, maybe there's something in them. Maybe there's something in the pile. I'm gonna put the trench key here until it's proven that we need it otherwise. I think it's just as you venture through more areas, the sky is changing to imply that your journey is taking time. Absolutely. And I like that. We're in the wrong room. Wrong room. No, thank you. No, thank you. It would be interesting to see a game like this with a day-night cycle, though, to really hit home, like, nah, you took this amount of days, which, not to give it praise on air at the risk of my credibility, but Metal Gear Survive does keep track of how many days you've survived. That's Commander Sex Dungeon. We don't go into the Commander Sex Dungeon. Okay, that sound made the fucking hairs on the back of my neck stand up. If yesterday's media share stream was anything to go by, it is... Not many things get to me. Knocking / percussive noise. Those will. Because they're not noises you want to hear in a life or death situation. Wait, what do we actually have in our hands? We should have a gun. It probably does not matter what we are at. No, this is to the next zone. Ooh, actually. Yeah, I'll take the first aid kit. Goddamn right. Door won't budge. Key is required. Okay, we're gonna keep note that that is locked. However, nope. I should have remembered we had a map. Okay, so we go until we see a door, and then we take a right. I don't think that there was any fucked up wire. So for the most part, should be safe. there anything over here? No. No, I had a full I had an inventory that was not full. Exact opposite of what I mean. Door appears to be locked from the other side. You know it's a good survival horror game when they make that prompt. That's not even me being sarcastic. I legitimately believe all good survival horror games have doors that don't require a lock. However, do unlock via progress. Not everything needs a key. I like that design philosophy. Hold up. So we can't move it with our mouth. That's something I'd like to talk to the dev about. Like, just as a, hey, this feels like something that'd be easy enough to institute. Where, like, I can't use my mouse to drag, which is what comes natural. But I can use WASD. Hey, Nero, what's good? What's good? How you doing? How you doing? Door won't budge. It's been locked. We playing spooky shit, because I ran out of time with Doom. And by that I mean, I finished Doom, and now there is no more to play. I thought it would take longer. I also really like the safe room theme. Yeah, okay. It feels right at home with classic Resi. Say you've been doing good, but you don't know if Overwatch 2 counts as doing good. I would not. I thought it was so fucking funny. I heard of Germo is doing something on stream, and he's like, "Oh, all these people, they're playing Overwatch 2. Should I play Overwatch 2?" And he just pauses and goes, "Oh, that's a lot of no." Frankly, actually, no. I would say that it's a good thing, because, like, I may not approve. However, you were able to get in. Not many can say that. I know some people who are still waiting in queue. Which... I need to send for help, but the cage is locked. Coop key? I think he died. It's dead. God help me. You were in it. Maybe if you want to wait 10 minutes to get the game, because that's a thing now. I don't. Like, I have negative interest in covering any Activision Blizzard games until Kotick leaves, bare minimum. Okay, I vaguely remember where to go for this. I've also got other games that interest me more. Yep, come close. Fuck. Well, that's what the shotgun's for. Let's just make sure they're all dead. Good job, lad. All of the beetles are dead. And just make sure we're loaded up. Love waiting in queue to only get disappointed by your teammates. That was me with fucking FF14 Endwalker, where I was trying to get in so that I could play it. A key is required. And then first couple instances I got into was just people collectively forgot how to do their role. I was just very thankful that I was not raiding. Because I don't really raid in that game as an activity that I enjoy doing. That's not the reason I play. So, you know. Hold on. Time to turn into the master of unlocking, baby. Let's see what... Lockpick broke in the process. Take the repair kit? Damn right. The Lebel rifle could hold 10 bullets with one in the lever and another in the chamber, but it wasn't in the French doctrine. They only put 8 max. There was a gun that I remember where, like, oh god, this is gonna be messy to explain. Wire cutter! There we go. Actually what I wanted. Where, like, the clip that it came with only held 5 rounds, but the gun could easily hold, like, 10. Was that the LaBelle? Hey, gun parts. It was also the first rifle to use smokeless powder. There's the cool shit I wanted to know. An old rusted water pump. Handle's missing. Who the fuck takes a handle? Your new workplace has a cat colony? Ayo? That's raw as fuck. I love that. Also, define colony. Like, there's just cats around that they care for? Or, like... Whoop. On my way to crank the cherries. Oh, fuck. There's something about the Foley of that head crunch that's like... That's how that sounds, kinda. But, like, damn. They're stray cats, they trap, neuter, release. Oh, okay. Yeah, spay or fix and release is probably the best thing you can do with that sort of thing. If I remember, here is the save room? That was the closest one that I could remember. We're gonna keep the weapon repair kit in reserve, and we're also gonna keep this first aid kit in reserve. We're doing well on health for the most part. We've got 2 gun parts, 70 some odd smokes. Do we have anything that's meant for selling? What happens if I try to sell a story item? Can't. As it should be. Ammo pouch would be useful. Chem fluid to craft rifle ammo. Huh. Orientation's on Monday. If you did your math right, that's like 600. That's like $100 for 6 hours. Hey. Harry meant that if you had hair, you had courage. Okay. So, correct me if I'm wrong, obviously, but, like, then he's using it as, like, a term of endearment. Like one would say chum. Let's up the capacity of the magazine. Now, here's another question. Yep, they just load you to full, which means I wasted that upgrade. This character, yeah, but in reality it wasn't like that. That makes sense, though. To give a character a nickname instead of, like, a real name, it definitely means that you can... It definitely means that you can project onto them easier. Door won't budge. Key is required. We're gonna go to the Commander Sex Dungeon, everyone. Shoot, shoot. Oh, fuck. And my hearing is gone. That, I did not expect to turn the corner and just have an enemy in a place that I had cleared. That's the good shit. That probably means that there's a hole, isn't there? I didn't need to hear anyways. That just means my sight's gonna get better. That's not how that works, but it makes me feel better. So it keeps saying a strong artillery blast. I'm gonna assume, probably not in the demo, but I'm gonna assume that we're probably eventually going to get some form of artillery access. Nope. Bullshit. I don't play that. I feel you're lost. I'm not. I'm mostly wandering around. Now, I am getting turned around in the trench, but, like... Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Am I still live? Hello? The game crashed so hard that... Oh. Oh. Hold on. Put Menmo on screen. I don't know if chat is going to be scrolling. Close the demo. Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. I don't know if I'm legible. Or audible. Well, Unity playback machine. That crashed so hard that that's a problem. Is there anything in OBS that's failing? Let's refresh. Oh yeah, that's not doing anything. My subtitles are though. Let's check Twitch. Let's, like, get on Twitch. You never had crashes when you're playing? The fuck? I was sent to the back rooms. That's new. That's a really bad crash. 2 seconds. Because I want to see what y'all are seeing. Just to make sure. Just to make sure what's going on. Okay, I'm aware. I'm me. Oh. Yeah, okay. So what I'm gonna do, because Minmo's on screen, right? Seeing cat food. Yeah, that's my screen sensor, because, like, any number of things could be on screen at any given time. You know what? I'm gonna put it on here. So yeah, let's see who I can raid. Who's live? Who's live right now? I can raid my wife. There we go. We're just gonna call it there. That's a really good demo for a really unique game. I hope whatever the fuck is causing that to happen gets fixed. Because there's no reason my computer should be having these issues. So, if you stuck around for all that, thanks a lot, I appreciate it. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, there are links below, or if you're watching us, things like the stream elements, tip link, the community Discord server, and the throne wishlist. Hope you like my historical facts. They were a bit much, but they were informative. I'm gonna throw these out. And there we go. So, I've got nothing else for the night. Have a good rest of your night. Oh, fuck. Thank you. I'm gonna just copy paste the last one. Thank you.